Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to tell you about what No Nut November is. NNN. You probably heard about this a lot in last week because, of course, November started, and with November comes challenge NNN. No Nut November, which means that you cannot nut in November. If you do not, you lose. It's extremely simple, and of course there is nothing to say about this, right? Because it's just you have uh, to make sure you don't not in whole month. But I wanted to tell you something, because it has also advantages as disadvantages, and uh, and this is very interesting because at first you can see that yes, this there cannot be any disadvantages, right? Because you just don't nut, so that means you keep your testosterone and keep your sperm inside of you. You don't just give it away to I don't know, paper, right? But you store it, and right, this is of course advantage of no not November. Or let's say no not November is only a calling for month. Let's say that this is really semen retention. This is the same. Semen retention is just not in November, but semen retention you can do always, not just in November. And it's very interesting that some of us that are, if you are addicted to jerking off, you probably won't make it till 30 days. I am sure you won't. If you were always jerking off, you can just by one day decide you will never again jerk off. The same goes if you always have been addicted to alcohol. You cannot just by one day say I don't drink. In any one drink, of course. This is good that you have will to stop jerking off, to stop drinking alcohol, to stop smoking. But the case here isn't just your will. You have to make some strategy to it. So let's make this clear. If you go on a semen retention and you said yourself that you won't jerk off, and let's say you 2-3 days you survived. Let's say you survived, right? You haven't jerked off, but fourth day you get the impulse inside of you to jerk off, and you can't stop it, and you jerk off, and then you feel bad for yourself because you said you will never do this again, and you did this, and one time okay, this disappeared, but there is second, third, another time when you haven't jerked off for a week, and then you jerked off, and you feel bad for yourself. And I struggle with it because I can say that I'm addicted to porn, not maybe porn, but to just nothing, right? And here what I did a couple months ago. I wrote on a paper like this, paper like this, and I wrote like this. Not only this, but I think I had this somewhere. This should be here. Oh, here it is. From January, right? You see? You probably won't see, but I will read this to you. And here, there is January, and here I listed all days in January, right? And then wrote by January like this: don't jerk off, read book, learn about job, English, diet, right? And this means that this is just habit tracker, right? And this won't do anything, but I can make you sure that this make me do these things a lot of easier, because you see, when you have this, and you can place it where you most spend your time. So for example, if you spend most of the day by the desk, place it on the wall, just tape here and place it, right? And you just have it, you look at the computer, not too far. For example, if you here you have computer, you don't place it here, because you are looking here, and this don't even take your attention. You have to place it like where here you have computer, here. So you're looking at that computer and you see these papers on your wall. Or for example, you can place it, you have computer here, you can place it here, just laying, right? Laying. Of course, but do as you think will help you. And for example, just say don't jerk off, right? You want to stop some addiction. You used to want to stop jerking off, you want to stop drinking alcohol, and you do this, and there is end of the day. You have to do summary. You write gratitude. You plan your day ahead, and summarize each day. 1 day, 2, 3, 4, right? The third, fourth. And if you haven't jerked off, right, let's say if I write here jerk off, I would give agreement, right? But in our minds, if you see this means good. If you do this means bad, right? So if you do this right, if you write jerking off, if you want to jerk off, you write jerk off, and you jerk off, you to write. If you haven't jerk off, no. But this is not the case. This is not the goal of you're doing. You want to stop addiction, right? So you write don't jerk off, and just everything sweeps, right? You haven't jerked off today? Agreement. If you have, X. And this might seem silly, right? But if you really did do this will help you, because this make you might think that no, agreement is a positive emotion. You feel great because you have did this. If X, this is bad because you haven't did this. The same goes, for example, diet. If you have stick to your diet, plus great. If you haven't, X. If you probably, let's say you are on a diet, you want to eat clean, and you go to McDonald's to eat junk food, you are going to place an X. And especially here for diet, I see this. I I have many X's in the first uh, from 1st January to 10 January. I have a lot of X's. But after 10 I have only pluses, which means that I have sticked to this diet I had, and I have eaten clean, and this worked because, and if you are sure, you have to do it. If you do this, you have to do this every month, because if you want to, of course, if you are struggling for example with something, right? This habit tracker really helps you with doing everything, and to be honest with you, I have did this, and now I'm not doing this, and this is for some reason. This isn't just because I don't want to do this. This is for some reason, because in February this year I had my prime time. I haven't jerked off for at least a month. I was doing my exercise. I was having showers every night, cold showers every night. And this February, here in Europe, there is cold, right? There is cold. So every night I have done training after school. I get from school, eat at dinner, exercised, and went to shower, cold shower, and sleep. This was my cycle, and this was really my prime time. I really appreciate that I had this time in my life, but then something clicked in my mind, because not clicked. I was ill. I had what do you call it? I was sneezing, and I was ill. Yes, I don't know what this illness is called. I forgot, and I was ill, and that was Wednesday. Wednesday was my last workout, and in Thursday I haven't gone to school, and I haven't worked out because I said, okay, if I work out, I will make my body softer, so the illness can greater punch. And if I exercise this day, this would be more dangerous. But I haven't, and I think this was, for some reason that was good, and for some reason that was bad, because I stopped, and everything stopped. I had a lot of time in home, and what will do man, young guy like me, do if he has nothing to do? I jerked off just because I was bored, and then I played games. And to be honest with you, then I haven't played the games a lot. I stopped playing games for 4 months. This is crazy. And now I wanted and I struggled. March was bad. April, I tried to progress again, but the downfall hit. And then May I wanted to change because in May I have my birthday, and I wanted to show that I won't be silented. I will punch. And some in May I can say that, yes, I can say that in May my religion with God increased, and as for now is stabilized, to be honest. And I can say that you should also choose some God, anywhere, any God. It's up to you. Which God do you choose? But you have to have God. You have to, of course, our goal is to be the best version of ourselves. But if we assume that we are the best, we lose, because ego will eat us easily. So you have to have something that is better than you, and this is God. This is where God plays a big role in life, because he will make you humble. He will make you humble. It's of course it's obvious that he will humble you. Of course, life also will humble you, but to be honest, being humble from God is better than being humbled from life. Being humbled from life is way worse experience than being humbled by God, to be honest. Because if you choose God, you will be humble by default. If you want to be atheist, you will be humbled sometimes by God, because you don't give him everything in your life. You don't pray to him, you don't go to church and whatever else. And now, if you back to this habit tracker, right? You can just do agreement, disagreement, right? But you can also, I do this now on my calendar. I don't want this because I feel like this is just wasting paper. And another additional thing to do, but I'm now thinking about returning this kind of things in my life back in my life. And now I'm doing this on my calendar. So imagine I have the calendar also. So this is for January, and I was doing my goal in January was to do 50 push-ups every day. And this is what it, and this I was just writing, right? Thursday 30, Friday 31, So this is progress, right? 1 plus. Saturday 33, Sunday 32, Monday 31. So I decided that I could take a rest, just to rest my muscles, right? I did rest day in Tuesday, and then in Wednesday I got 37. So this means really progress, because I have now my limit went from 33 to 37 an hours, and then ego killed me, because in Thursday I did only 28, so I did another rest 22, another rest 34, progress, right? And then 25, so I did rest 29, 30, rest, 3 rest in a row, 23, 24, 26, rest, 30, 39. Oh, this was close. This is my record so far, and this was only 26 of January, June. Then 23, rest, 25, and then here comes the last day, and the deadline ate me. You see, in the start, ego destroyed me, because I felt like, oh, really good progress, let's party. I don't know what I did, but I am sure that this time was something when I hook up a lot with my friends, and I would go to sleep really late, and this destroyed me, because I haven't got rest. To do push-ups you have to rest, of course, right? You can't just do push-ups and sleep 2 hours and do always 50 push-ups. You can't. You have to rest. And the last day was the day when I did 50 push-ups, and I remember it. I give everything I had. I gave, because I wanted just one day to be 50 push-ups. And now, oh yeah, I have to show you this, right? Here on January, I have list of I have list of my trainings. So this means A-B-A rest, A-B-A rest. And this doesn't mean that I did, this is just workout, right? And A means full body workout, and B means abs, neck, traps, and no traps, this, no, I don't know what it's called, like, this is traps. No, I don't know, laps, there's laps, there's traps, okay, traps, and something else. And this was ABA rest. So this, because before I had just workout, rest, workout, less rest, right? This was just, and now I learned about that abs shouldn't be hit so often. So I did full body workout, abs plus other exercises, full body workout, rest for, of course, full body workout. Full body workout was the same, workout, rest, but in the one rest I fitted one training of abs, and here we have abs, rest, abs, rest. And this really suited me. Yes, this really suited me. But now let's get back to the origin. What I want to tell you about habit tracker, right? You have calendar, right? And on this calendar, you want to just sign. It's first. Let's say it's first November, and you haven't jerked off. You write 1. Second day, you haven't jerked off 2. Third day, you haven't jerked off 3. Fourth day, you have jerked off twice. So you write 1. And you say, what I mean by this? I mean that you want to just calculate it. If you haven't jerked off in the day, this is 1 point. If you have jerked off, you minus times if let's say you have jerked off once, minus 1. You have jerked off 5 times a day, minus 5. And let's say we have 16 of November and you have, let's say 60. You haven't jerked off till 16 November, and on 16 November, 17 November, you jerked off 10 times. That means you have now 6. So this is plus and minus. I haven't explored this technique. I'm now exploring it. I will, if I won't forget, I will tell you what it's like if it's working. If not, I will share it with you because it's interesting, right? I yesterday I had idea to just write times I did this, right? So minus 2, 1, 2, minus 1. Like if you times you have jerked off, right? So 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, right? This kind of thing. But now I just looked at it and said, what if I could just added everything? And this was like 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, and I said no, because this is positive number, this have to be negative, so minus, right? This is what all I did, and I just give it to explore. I want to discover what if this technique works, because you see, I have done this. This is February. Right, and this is February, and here I could also add it up, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 11, 10, 11, 20, 13, 14, 15, 16. In February, if I add up this, I had 16. And you can, now you can make some goal to just to have, for example, if you let's say back to simple rotation. Why there is some disadvantages? Because you just make your mind think that you cannot jerk off, but this is not the case. you have to change your mind. You can jerk off, but try to not as much. Like, I mean, there is no problem if you have jerked off every day for 5 years. You have jerked off for every day. There are few times you haven't, but every day you have jerked off twice, 3 times a day. I had this also. I had this addiction also, so I know what this feels like. But you can't just if you have for 5 years jerked off, you can just in one day stop. You should have this mindset, right? If you go, I will give you this as an example. If you go to a party, and they will give you a drink. Let's celebrate, right? Drink it, yes. Drink with us, Prost. And you say no, I don't drink. So they see, okay, he don't drink, okay, you don't drink, right? We will drink. If you instead will say, I try to not drink, I try, hey, bullshit, Prost, drink with us, alright? Just another mindset. There is no difference, because also the guy that said he don't drink and the guy that told he want to stop drinking, the both guys have the same goal, to stop drinking. But the guy who said that he don't drink, but the guy who said he want to stop drinking, he will drink. This is what you have to embrace. So let's say you want to stop jerking off, and you don't have this mindset that you want to stop jerking off. You say, I don't jerk off. I'm not a guy who jerk off. But this will also make you guilty, because if you do this strategy won't last too long, because I had this. I said that I don't jerk off, and then when I jerked off, I said, okay, I'm on my way. I haven't jerked off for a week, so one day won't change anything. And of course I am right, because I have 6-day progress, and just one day on minus. This is not a big deal, right? But then I had these cycles. I haven't for 1 week jerked off, then I would for 3 days in a row jerked off, and then again 1 week, and then again. And this really hit me like a truck, because I didn't knew what to do. And this habit tracker will help you, of course. Habit tracker will help you to achieve this goal, because you will feel bad that you have to write X, and every time you write X, you're bad, and you will have this mindset that you can do this because you will have many X's. Or for example, here you can just add up this, and you will have a number, exact number, which means that you what your score look like. And then, for example, let's say if in November you had 10, 10, number 10 plus, and then in December you have 12. So this means progress because you haven't that much jerked off. And I think that both this my new technique and this just habit tracker right now will help you both. So you have to change your mind and cure your mental health. This is the first thing you have to do, because you see, if you jerk off, this means you have sex without having sex. Your mind thinks that, right? You are having sex without women, and this will destroy you. And if you really struggle with it, I can tell you that if you jerk off with watching porn, and if you jerk off without looking at porn, this will help you. Because you see, have you ever tried jerking off without watching porn? You have always just have pictures. Try to jerk off without it, because the worst thing that jerking off makes you is that you see women as product, as this output. And if you just jerk off without it, you have to imagine everything. And if you imagine, it's not that bad, right? But it's not as good as if you will have real sex. This is not even discussed. This is not even put in a discuss. It's just because it is. If you jerk off, it's way worse than if you would have sex with real women. So you have to change your mental health about women. You have to get busy. The first thing you want to do if you want to stop jerking off and any addiction, I say, because I say jerking off, but this applies to every addiction. If your mental health says that alcohol is good, the smoking is good, this is cool, right? This is not good. You know that this is bad for you, but this is cool. That's what everyone do, right? Everyone smoke, everyone drink alcohol, everyone jerk off. And you have to change your mental health that this is not good for you. You have to change your mind, change your mental health, that this is not bad for you to drink. This is not bad for you to smoke. This is bad for you to jerk off. And if you do this, this will help you, but this won't do everything. If you have jerked off for 5 years, you have to be curing yourself for 5 years, or maybe more. And the strategy here is to just, you see, make clear point that you don't jerk off. This is the statement that you assume. You have to write habit tracker that you don't jerk off, and always don't lie. Because if you lie, you don't lie to me, you don't lie to everyone, you lie to yourself. And this is the worst thing you can do. Lie to yourself. This will, if you lie here, let's say you have jerked off, but no, I did, that was quick, right? Yes, I haven't jerked off. This will destroy you, right? If you have jerked off, minus if you haven't, plus easy. Next thing you have to do, you have to get busy, because most of the times I have jerked off is when I haven't done everything. I just surfing on the website, maybe, yeah, incognito site, right, and the rest you can imagine, right? And another thing, to break some addiction is to make it and if you get busy, you make this uneasy to jerk off, because you have to work to do, you have deadlines, and you have to do work instead of just jerking off, right? You have to make it and if you want to also progress here, you have to make this unattractive. So let's say if you say that, oh yeah, everyone jerk off, this seems obvious, right? This is normal thing that everyone do. But if you change your mind and think that this is so unattractive, just imagine yourself, next time you will jerk off, imagine that your grandfather is watching you, or God is watching you, in the exact position you sit, the exact way you look at the screen, there is something happening. This will make this thing really unattractive, and you will really think that, oh no, this is really, you will, after you do this, you will really see the problem of it, because now you're maybe not aware of this problem. You may just say this as, alright, I just jerk off a few times a day, it's not a big deal. But if you just look at yourself from third person, what you are doing, you are jerking off. You are drinking alcohol with some addicts who don't even have life, any money, and respect, and smoking a cigarette. Idiots. I can say you, of course, everything is for people, but in amounts that it doesn't do anything. Of course, you can have alcohol once, I don't know, month, 2 months, it's up to you. You can smoke once or 2 times a month. One cigarette won't kill you, but if you smoke 1 cigarette each day, this will kill you. Consistency will kill you in this case. But the consistency can also help you. If you will be consistent in the gym, you will have progress. And there we have the third law of dynamic. For every action there is reaction. If you smoke cigarette once, you have one times, just your health is this one time worse. If you have smoked 30, times you are 30 times your lungs are 30 times less healthy, just less healthy. If you jerk off once, you jerked off once. This and you see, if you have jerked off for 5 years, you have also to wait for 5 years to cure that addiction. If you have been drinking for one day when you are not drinking, right? One drink won't change anything. But if you normalize it, if you normalize drinking, smoking, jerking off, wasting time playing video games, if you normalize it, so let's say you play one game once, and yeah, it's not a big deal, just 1 hour. But then if you normalize it, then this will kill you. Of course, I can say I also like to play some games, but you have to be cautious here, because it can. I was addicted to video games. When I was younger, I was addicted to video games. I was addicted to jacking off, to alcohol and smoking now because I was young. Now I'm not addicted. I can say that I'm not addicted to video games because it's just here, right? It doesn't make me happy or anything. I feel more joy when I work out than if I play video games. Of course, this will give me some entertainment, but the amounts of time I spent on playing and the amounts of time I spend on working out, oh yes, in my whole life I have more played games than worked out, but I'm more happy when I'm working out, because the pump that gives you the energy, that's it. That's not the whole workout. That's not even the motivation I get, the discipline I have to give. It's just the pump. The pump is the best. But to be sure, I can be sure that this is not easy to start a workout. Today I also said to myself I will do workout, but when I was in church today in the morning, I had back pain, and because yesterday I was doing work around my household, and my back really hurts, and I don't want to have to recover for 3 months when I do a lot. So today I'm resting. I decided I want to rest, and you can say that this is excuse. Of course, this is excuse because if I were disciplined, I would train today. But some other is discipline, but there is also something else. There is health, and I don't know what they say, what do you call it? You have to be bold? No bold. Smart. You have to be smart. You have to think. Not just about I do workout, but if you do workout and you are ill, you will get more ill. and this is not what you want. You want to be healthy, and you're not healthy because you work out. The best thing you can do when you're ill, just sleep. And right, this is hard because I can't, for myself, I can't sleep in the day. This is hard for me to sleep in the day. I can't sleep whilst there is sun, or at least some kind of sun. This is not sun, this is just light. But this is sun, alright, this is sun. But from clouds. I'm stupid, right? But you have to be responsible. This is being responsible type, yes. This is being responsible, and if you are responsible, then discipline comes in. If you are perfectly healthy, you can do workout to limits. But when you are ill, you do workout but not to limits, so you just waste time. So you of course you move. This is good. You move as long as it's good. And I'm not saying that I'm lazy, because you can think, oh, he's not working out because he's ill. He's not even a disciplined person. He's just lazy. I'm not lazy, because I will stretch today to cure my back pain. I don't know which stretches I will do. I just do some stretches, right? I will do some stretching. I will search on YouTube some stretching. This is a very good way. I will tell you, yes, to just see what this will come to. And to be honest, I haven't thought that this video will have an hour, and I don't even say about semen retention. This is crazy. So yeah, another thing, we get back. So statement, this is the end. Statement, so I don't jerk off. Second, habit tracker. Third, get busy. Have some purpose. You have to be on purpose. You have to discover purpose. And to discover purpose, you have to just think about your life, and then this will pop out. Oh, I want to do this. This is thing I'm doing. And just to do this thing, you have to make some goal about this you want to achieve. Don't be generous in goals, because, for example, if you want to start a channel, you don't say you want to hit 1000 subscribers and that's the end. You hit 1000 subscribers and then you feel, oh, I did this and this is stupid. You have to have purpose, goal to record video, not to have some subscribers. Record video and be good at YouTube, if we can say that, right? So this can be a purpose. Goal, purpose can be, I want to be good learner on YouTube. And to do this, you have to, one goal, do research. Second, record video. And this is everything. This is only 2 goals. And these goals, if you really do this deep, if you give these goals deep work, this will take your time, and you won't have time to just jerk off like some idiot. This is the worst thing. You have to change your mind, change your mental health. Fourth thing is to change your mental health. Make it unattractive. make it hard to jerk off. So, for example, or for anything, for example, for jerking off, this will be don't use much computer and much telephone, smartphone, whatever, phone. Just have your phone, but away. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, because the same could possibly happen to social media. You just scroll on social media, and for example, you scroll on social media on Instagram, and you see a photo of girl naked, and you get the urge in the mind that you could possibly jerk off, and you just right. You have the trigger, and then action, and then result. This is really, really. This is about. This is everything. I think. Make it hard. Six thing. Make it hard. Unattractive. Probably everything. I can tell you from now, because I think that there is a lot of much more things to help you in semen retention to succeed. And remember, stay hard. Don't get crushed by internet women. See you soon.